with Mr. Budden and Mr. Maine. Everybody was in there waiting for Joe to do his usual trash. And you got the opportunist himself and Mr. Maine. And they put together this show, and it was like a year-end review test. Just really, all this is beta. They're testing to see if there's a pilot for opportunity for them to do a show. But who knows? It was, I didn't like the way it was shot, to be honest. It was shot almost like a news thing. It was like basically a different type of show. They don't have a deal yet in place. The chemistry is not there for what they want to do with Charlamagne, and people just going off the hype of the names. They have no real format on how they want to do the show. So that presented the majority of the problem. That's right, Mr. Brown. I told you he's an opportunist. He wanted to figure a way to finagle a way to split that up at Complex so he can get his hand in the pot. My Christmas was blessed, very blessed. I got one of those virtual reality glasses thing, them VR glasses. And I got some other gifts when I get home. But what they did in the year review, do all top fives. You know, I got a playlist called Hip Hop Top Fives, but we won't go there. What's up, LM? Yeah, it was all right. Like I said, Joe didn't seem all that into it while they were doing it. Well, thank you. Yeah, Joe really didn't seem all that enthused to do it. So if he's not enthused, oh, I love the 40X. I saw Star Wars in the 4DX. Mm-hmm. Right, this was a debate show, but it really was no debate. It was just an opinion-based show with no real debate at all, which made the show, it just fell flat. And you see them trying to force stuff, force jokes. And the reason why this won't work. The reason why this won't work is because Charlamagne, or Mr. Maine, he's too political. He's got agendas. He got people he can't offend. Jay-Z, he can't say Jay-Z albums suck. He can't say that, even if it does. He's going to be kissing up to people 24 hours a day, but acting like he's for the people. Joe, Got people that he got relationships with that he can't go against. So what you have is a show. What we on? So what you have is a show that doesn't know what it wants to be yet. This year was dope. This year was trash. This to come up with a name like that for the show is dumb. If it's just for this little test beta screening, and what they're doing is they're trying to show Revolt the type of media draw or attention and views they can get, so that they could decide if they want to spend their money to put this on television and put it on the air. I mean, Complex, of course, he's going to go in on Nikki because they have no alliances to Nikki. Nobody in that circle they got alliance to. So if you don't have alliance to somebody over there, you don't feel a certain way. You don't feel like you got to respond to them in any type of format than the way you spoke to them. Oh, when somebody say they keeping it real, yeah, that's because they frauding. That's the number one fraud word right there is I'm keeping it real. If you keeping it real, you ain't got to tell nobody you keeping it real. They know. People who keep it real don't have to tell you they keeping it real. But all the ones that don't, they got to keep telling you the same thing. What's up, Raven? Happy holidays, Raven. What's up, Beowulf? My day was blissful. Okay, that's what's up. Is LeBron still complaining? Yeah, he's probably complaining in his sleep. This year was garbage. Depends on what you like. Oh, of course, we all knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. I mean, we knew Charlamagne wanted to get his hands in the pie and split everything up, play both sides of the fence. They want to be like Jesus and Mero. That's the show he want to have. He want them to shoot the show just like D. If you looked at Jesus and Mero's show and you look at this show, you can see that's what they were trying to do, but they don't have the chemistry of Jesus and Mero. They've been together for how long? They can almost finish each other's sentences, play off each other, and you could see it was trying to steal off their show and come out with a format like that, even from the shots. But whoever is the guy at Revolt, he has no clue about how to shoot this. I'm still trying to. I haven't really had a chance to really focus on the. I heard a couple of songs off the dedication, but I haven't had a chance to really focus on it. I'm glad y'all like that song. Dedication is whack. Dedication 6, you mean? You think that's whack? I'm gonna have to check it out. So tell me, what did you think? Did you think this show was any good? This year was dope. I didn't even listen yet. This year was dope. This year was trash. It's trash. It has no creativity. Neither did Everyday Struggle. Everyday Struggle was a ripoff of Undisputed. From the way it was shot, the format, everything was ripped off from Undisputed. I know because I watch Undisputed. So I knew exactly what they were doing when they made the show. And I said, oh, wow. You know, they doing this. I rooted for them. I wanted the show to succeed. And it did. It was like an Undisputed for hip hop. Exactly. That's all it was. I really don't. I don't think they should do a show together. I mean, I've watched their podcast, and the podcast was more better than this. Because see, the podcast was more freelance. This was more organized. And because it was organized, it was dry as a potato chip. You could tell they rehearsed this. They shot it and they edited and did what they wanted to do with it. I don't think so. See, you gotta understand, when it's a host, it's about chemistry. Now DJ Alka-Seltzer and Joe Budden together have better chemistry. Well, I don't know. I don't really see them as a good fit. Like I said, DJ Alka-Seltzer and Joe Budden put them together, and they have a better chemistry than the rest of them. No, he's not finna leave his check. That's his bread and butter. He gets paid a lot of money to do the Breakfast Club. Oh yeah, that'll be a fight card. That would last one episode. Vlad and Joe in the same room. That would not go well. So, for all of you who've watched this episode, for episode 1 that they did the year in review, I'm going to let you guys rate it. Was this show dope? Or was it trash? So put dope or trash. Second vote. We said this episode alone. We're not saying the entire show. If me and DJ Academics did a show, would it work? No, because I would probably choke him within the second segment. Well, yeah, the ratings for the first show would be through the roof if me and DJ Alka-Seltzer did anything. But I don't think I could deal with him for more than 20 minutes. I can't even watch one of his videos for more than 20 minutes. People be like, man, he said this. I'd be like, I gotta go past this. Can't listen to him for 20 minutes. I know, Kenwood. I told you what to do. If you followed me and you got it on all and everything on all, send them a notification and tell them off. That's funny because all I did today was sleep, Corey. But I'm out. But y'all voted that the first episode was trash. And if I had to give it a ranking, I would agree. Now, will the chemistry improve if they continue? Probably. But it takes time. Remember, Everyday Struggle, first episode, wasn't great. It improved. So you have to give it time. I'm out.